Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I wanted to do a quick little short episode of the Scots. Right now Barbara is teaching Seth how to knit, which is such a cute scene right here. Um, I did give Barbara a little. Oh, this lad, my game's been sitting here for a while. I did give Barbara a little makeover and some little outfits because I wanted her to, get back into the groove of what she used to be like. So one thing about Barbara, she did not wear makeup for a while. She stopped wearing makeup once she got married to Neil. Um, just after, she just didn't feel like he made her feel like she didn't look pretty with it on. But right now, her and Neil are going through some issues. Neil has been drinking more and more and more, and as you see, Barbara is looking towards this direction, and that is because Neil has a pack of beers hiding behind the laundry. Um, and Barbara peeps that, but of course she wants to keep her cool because Seth is right here and they are having their own intimate moment with each other. And I don't know if a lot of you noticed, Seth's nails are painted, which Barbara lets him express himself any way he wants to. She doesn't mind, but Neil does have a problem with it. He thinks it's very girly. Um, but Barbara thinks it's, you know, normal. She says just a kid exploring himself because in my eyes, I feel like Seth would be about 10, 9 years old, just exploring new things, He sees the kids at school doing it and he sees it online. I feel like he would want to try it himself. And blue and green is his favorite color, so of course, he would want to incorporate that into his everyday look. But I just wanted today to be a little short episode. Neil is currently outside. Of course, he has a beer. Um, he also bought another pack of beer earlier today, and he's been drinking it heavily. Yeah, he is drunk. Um, which isn't good. And as you saw in the first intro of the video, Neil actually snuck out the house while Seth and Barbara were sleeping and had a little fun with these two women. You saw Aaliyah here in the intro, but not Gina. Gina, he's been talking to on a dating website for younger women, and yeah, he's been occupied with these two women. I like how his romance bar, and she also is married too. Um, I like how their romance bar is higher than his romance bar is with Barbara, which I feel like says something. Um, as unlike Barbara, he acts on his romance advances, and Barbara, she hasn't acted on any romance advances with Stefan. She has had time to, but she just hasn't. Um, Recently I was playing off save, and I've had Barbara going to go make friends around the town. Um, and you may see Kenzie right here. She's so adorable. This is her sister, Barbara's adopted sister. But I don't see her as adopted. I think adopted half or not, that's still her sister. So either way, that's her sister. Um, so yeah, her parents adopted Josephine and Eddie adopted Kenzie, and it was so out of the blue too because I didn't think of me telling and talking about her mom about the expanding the family would make her adopt a kid, but it did, which I don't mind because I feel like it expands the family in a new way. And they also just recently moved into a new house, her parents did, which eventually we will go over there and go visit them because, of course, I do want you guys to see that. It is only 12:09 p.m. and I did add a few holidays on my calendar. Tuesday is date night, which I plan on Neil and Barbara going out, but you see his schedule is to 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., which You know how Neil is. um, Day after that is football team sports day, of course. Then Saturday is Sim Nation Day. Sunday is barbecue cookout, which she's gonna go over her parents' house for that. And Thursday is family therapy. I do want them to go to therapy to try to talk about their issues, especially with Neil being an addict, and hopefully that happens. What to do in this video is just spend the day um going through what happened off camera while I was playing with this family and just about what they've been doing. Early today, Barbara and Seth did wake up pretty early to go visit her parents and go over to their new house. And also to see Kenzie. Seth didn't get to meet Kenzie because I think Addie took Kenzie to her wellness visit, so he never got to meet Kenzie, which hopefully he does once they go back over there for the barbecue. Um, Seth is sad right now because he does know his dad is drunk, and Barbara is also teaching him how to knit just to take his mind off of that because she doesn't really want Seth to think about his dad, you know, how he's drunk right now. And Barbara did try to tell Seth, not Seth, but Neil to just go somewhere else for a little bit, which is why he also has a sprained ankle. A sprained ankle and cheating is crazy. Um, he did have an angry buff, but I think it went away because they did argue outside when he got home. And she just told Neil to just go somewhere else for the night. Go to your mom's for the night. I don't want you to see. I don't want Seth to see you drunk or high, whatever the hell you are. Also, Seth did make some friends at the library when we took him with his grandparents. He met Renee, Sheena, and Evelyn, and this old, really nice old man, Finnegan, who was actually teaching him how to knit too. It was so cute. Um, but yeah, Barbara did ask him to go somewhere else for the night, and Barbara has been really. Let me see if it's still there. Where is it at? I wanted to use it. I wanted to keep it so you guys could see what she was thinking about. Um, oh yeah, it feels like it's been forever since Barbara has been romantic with her partner. It could be paranoia, it could be anxiety, or a gut feeling, but Barbara can't help but wonder what her partner is up to or who they are seeing behind her back. Um, she saw um Neil come back early in the morning and just instantly go to bed, as you saw in the intro. Well, I wouldn't say she saw, but Seth told her that his dad came back in the early night, in the early parts of the morning, and she got that little thought. And she also got another one. Where's that? It was an errant thought about her moving. Oh, here it is. So, as you saw in last episode, she kept getting the errant thought of moving, and in my mind, I would feel like the errant thought is for like maybe she does want to get away from Neil. Maybe she does want to try someone new. So, depending on how this episode goes, she will be moving out. In my head, her and Seth will be going to her parents' house and leaving Neil here. Um, I feel like earlier this morning was what Seth told her was the final straw for her, honestly, because when she did go up to confront Neil about it, she did smell a feminine perfume on him. And also, um, Neil was acting pretty weird towards Barbara. He didn't want to sleep with her. He didn't get in bed with her. Um, it wasn't anything like that. But I'm gonna unpause this and have Barbara clean up after um what's his name? Neil, because he is leaving his beer cans everywhere, just to the fact of him being a slob, which I do not appreciate that because why do you want your child to see that? So any beer bottles that is around here, any around this house anywhere, I'm gonna have Barbara clean up. My game is trying to catch up right now because I did leave it paused for a while before I started recording, so my game is still trying to catch up to the fact I left it paused for so long, but and she's not going to confront him about the beers, you know, hiding behind the laundry because she knows what he's going to do. If you saw Neil's traits, he is pretty childish. And he is a hothead. So he does get pretty angry easily and he does not own up or take accountability for anything. So Barbara knows that Seth sees the beer bottle, but she's really just trying to distract him from the fact that his dad is drunk and high and he did come home, and that the fact he did have to hear his parents argue outside. Due to the fact that Neil is a hothead, he does get loud and starts calling Barbara names. So she was sad about that, but it looks like both of their moodlets are gone from that. So I'm gonna have her stop teaching about a knit and go clean up after Neil. I want to see if there actually is an interaction though to confront him about being drunk. I thought there was with base mental. I don't know if it still is there or how to get to it, but oh, not to fight. Okay, we're not gonna have them fight. I don't want um any. See, it says smooth apology, but I'm not gonna have her apologize for calling him out for his shit because there's no reason you should be drunk and high around your kid, you know? So I'm not gonna have her apologize. Um, see, as Neil's problem is, no, I want her to. It'll be. I don't think it'll be malicious. I want her to question him being high. I mean, not high, but drunk. I don't know how to do that. I saw the interaction earlier before I started recording, but I have not seen it since then. So maybe deep thoughts? No, we're just in there. Complaints? No. Activities? No. Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he has to be more drunk in order for her to confront him about it, but she's cleaning up his beer bottles right now, so of course she knows he's drunk, you know? And Shep is still a little bit sad, which I really. I had Barbara comfort him, I had her try to teach him how to knit, I had her do all this stuff, but he still just seems to be affected by that. He's also a little bit sad also because he did ask his mom to just go to their grandparents and get away from dad, but she has yet to do it. And why is there just a French toast plate floating right there? But she has yet to do it. I feel like she's having trouble act on it, um, which I can understand due to the fact that you know she has been with Neil since really she was 16. But she had Seth around maybe when she got into her 30s, but she's been with Neil since she was 16. She's all she knows is Neil. Um, Neil, of course, has been with multiple women before her, but Neil is her first for most of the things that she's accomplished in life. So I feel like she can't bring herself to him because she feels like maybe she can't live without him or something. But um, I do want her to confront him when he gets back because I don't think it's right that you should be, acting like everything's fine while your kid's sitting here, sad over the fact that you're drunk. So I'm gonna have her cook a lunch, and then hopefully by time she's done cooking, or even I might have him end the walk with the dog with Seppi early because I do want her to confront him about you know the fact that he's high and drunk. So I'm gonna have her make grilled cheese. Do something easy and simple. Um, what is she gonna do with Seth? I'll chat with Seth. Okay, I'm gonna see if Seth can he join her cooking. Probably not. And this is something stinks. I don't know what stinks Seth. We'll have to figure that out later. So yeah, I do want her to confront her husband though, and I feel like she is putting on a poker face for Seth. Maybe she isn't hurt or bothered by it, but I feel like Seth knows his mother. He knows that she can't put on a poker face for long. So hopefully, Neil comes back, and I'm gonna actually end the walk early because I want him and Barbara to talk. Um, I feel like he's talking about like, Mom, can you fix the stinkiness? There's too many flies around here. I think he's about to go clean Zippy's poop up. He's so responsible. I love him. I love him so much. He's so responsible. Um, Let me speed this up. But that you can speed up a little bit. Of course, she like screams. She's a mom, you know. Oh, and not saying that all moms are supposed to like scream, but I feel like she would like prefer her child due to the fact that it is her only child, that is her baby, and yeah. So what is he doing right now? Where's Neil? He's walking home. He's in pain. Whatever, Neil. And he wants a cigarette, basically. Okay. We'll have a cigarette once he gets to the house. But once he gets into the home, I want her to, come outside and confront him once he gets over here. 'Cause it is raining outside. It's pretty gloomy and rainy. And also her aspiration is to be married to her BFF. And obviously that's not complete because Neil is not her BFF. Neil was originally just supposed to be, a high school sweetheart. That's not her BFF. That's just someone that ironically came into her life and stayed there and, you know, brings her to her and her children. Her child, not children. She just has multiple kids. But yeah. And I feel bad for Neil because I feel like on the inside he is trying. I just feel like he can't get over his trauma. Which is why we have our family therapy day on Thursday because I do want him to um kind of see if he'll talk about it and work on himself, honestly. But we'll see how that goes, honestly. I doubt that he'll even talk because Barbara has tried to do therapy with him and he just sits there and just listens and doesn't really want to talk about anything. Well, Barbara's being a call for him. Me and Robbles, I'm here. Are you close? Oh my gosh, I'm almost there. I forgot I accepted one of his things. Um, look at Barbara. Her outfits are so cute. But yeah, I'm gonna pause and then I'm gonna have Barbara come out here to Neil and maybe start an argument, but not really an argument because I feel like she wouldn't have an argument. I feel like the only reason it would be considered argument because Neil gets loud and yells. I feel like she would argue about parenting. Yeah, argue about parenting. I feel like she would do that. Argue about parenting, and I feel like Barbara would be a soft-toned, you know, easygoing person. She's not gonna yell or raise her voice. She's just gonna calmly and firmly tell you like, "Hey, you have a problem. You should fix it." She doesn't even yell at Seth. Seth, she hugs it out when she disciplines Seth. So I feel like she would keep that same energy even with Neil, even though he's literally hurting her and her child. Um, and stopping them from doing so many things, like getting a bigger house. They should not be in this small house where they're all sharing a bathroom. And I feel like it doesn't make sense that Neil put them in this position to have a house that's like this. They should at least be in a house where they all have their own bedroom. Oh, look, she instantly got sad when she would go talk to him. Okay. See, look, she instantly feels defeated when she's trying to talk to him. Like, I don't understand. So, I'm gonna have her Neil. Let's see what your errand thought is. But first, we're gonna have Barbara confront him. I don't want to press divorce. I don't want her to divorce him unless she just feels like it. But I'm gonna have her argue about parenting again and try to see if do it again. See if she can actually do it. But she just instantly feels sad and gets defeated. And I feel like he should be playing at the park and being with friends, not worrying about if his dad's drunk or high and gonna pass out. I feel like he's saying, oh, he can go to the park. You take him to the park. She's like, well, it's your fault that we don't have a park in the first place. You live in this trailer home, you can't even pay the bill. He's like, well, you don't make good food. And she's like, it's not about food, it's about our child going to the park, having a life outside of his drunk dad. He's like, well, it's not my fault I didn't pay the bills either. Like, about the bills, I'm talking about our child here. I want him to have a life. And I feel like he's saying, stop yelling. She's like, you're making me yell. You're not listening to me. And he just yawned in her face. And he's probably saying, just get a job. Get a life. And she's probably thinking, I want to be here for my kid. I'm not going to get a job and my kid has to worry about his drunk, passed out high dad. And now I feel like he would get her mad to the point because he's not thinking about Seth. I feel like he'd get her mad to the point where why'd their romance bar go up? Anyways, I feel like she would get her mad to the point where she just shouts forbidden words at Neil. At Neil, not Neil. Oh my god. At Neil. Oh girl, come back. What's the thing? Shout forbidden words at this idiot. Girl. I like how Seth's just in there playing his video games. It's so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna have her come shout forbidden words at Neil. Because I feel like he would get her mad to the point where just like, why don't you think about our child? You know, you would think if you're a dad, you would be better than your dad. You would think about him, but you don't. Why are they talking calmly? They just shouted forbidden words at you. Why is he gasping? He's like, oh my god, Barbara, I've never seen you like that. And I feel like Barbara's not the type of person to cuss, but she did. He just made him. He just made her that mad, you know. I'm gonna insult because she's just that mad, you know. She's like, how can a father not think first of his child and what he wants? How can you not get over our addiction? Your addiction for our child. And then I feel like she would yell at him, and I'm gonna have her ask, what is his problem? Like, why do you act the way you do towards me and our child? So she's like, you have a nasty mouth, a nasty addiction. He's probably saying, well, you're an animal when you're mad. Now let's see. What? No, before you go to bed, let's ask Neil what's his problem, okay? Why did he just walk away? No, you don't get to walk away and watch TV, sir. No. No. You're going to listen to what your wife has to say for once. She's tired of him walking off. That's all he does is walk off and avoid the problem. And I feel like she'd be tired of that. So I'm going to sit here and have her ask what his problem is. And maybe tonight will be the night that she goes to her parents, over her parents' house and takes Seth with him. And maybe even Zippy. Zippy doesn't deserve to be with Neil. What did Zippy do wrong? Okay, let's see. It's like, why are you so crabby all the time? What did I do to you? What did I ever do to you? I really don't like you very much right now. Just feeling bitter over a few things that I'll get over eventually. You have nothing to be bitter over. She hasn't done anything to you. Okay, Neil. Let's read his errant thought finally. See, like Neil's life is just passing by in a series of momentous days. Neil longs for something new, something fresh, something out of the ordinary. Deep dive. Well, Neil, you're never gonna get that. You're broke. You can't even afford. Never mind. Anyways, I heard a little like emotional sting. Like it sounded like they were getting divorced or something. Wait. Insults. Why are you gonna insult her? She's literally the mother of your child. Oh, now she's exiting. Maybe she does want to leave and go to her parents. Maybe she does. Maybe I just might have her leave and go to her parents. I feel like she would be like, yeah. Oh, she's feeling heartbreak. Okay, yeah. Let's demand a temporary separation because you do not go in there and go smash this fucking thing. Reset you. You're not doing that. You're a grown-ass man. So I'm going to come over here and have Barbara demand a temporary separation. Oh my gosh. Their relationship is in the red over him not wanting to think first of his child. She doesn't even ask that he thinks of her. He just says, thinks of your child. Think of your child, not her. Think of your child. She's very angry. This is the first time Barbara's ever been this angry. Let's see.
Harpo. Oh,
Yeah, I feel like she would just separate. What does her want? Talk over relationships? Girl, I don't think you're gonna get that. If I'm being honest, Neil doesn't seem mature enough to even listen to that. Um, so I have been having a lot of brain farts today with my words. So, um, please be patient with me. I'm thinking. I'm talking before I think, but I'm gonna say maybe. Okay, yeah, sure. Getting the temporary separation, custody. I don't want to do the full custody thing right now because, like, of course, Seth is gonna go with her, and of course she's gonna let Neil see Seth, but she doesn't think it's for the right reason that you know they need to be together right now. Let's see. Barbara and Neil are now separated. This status represents a potentially a temporary break in a relationship. Barbara to let things drift and to decide to give them a relationship or fight for it. Okay. Um, I'm going to have Barbara. I'm gonna clear all these notifications. I'm going to have Barbara come over here and tell Seth. I feel like he would be sad, of course, but in his mind, I feel like he would be happy about this because his mom is finally, you know, um, I'm gonna have her explain the separation because I feel like she's like, okay, we're gonna go to grandma and grandpa's right now, Mimi and Papa's, real quick, and oh, look at her sing! Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love Barbara, I really do. Aww. I hate this for Seth, but Barbara is such a good mother. And he's just playing his video games while she's doing this, and Zippy's just chasing her tail. I love that. I'm just knock on the door. Ian, this is the guy who's supposed to go to the park too. Park with, but I'm not gonna even worry about that. I'm not gonna invite him in. I don't want any more problems with Neil. Yeah. I'm going to, like, it's just like, okay, we're gonna go to Mimi and Papa's for a little bit. You know, me and Dad, or oh, see, look, hey, we're going to find if I come over. No, girl, we're coming at your house. What the? We'll see you in a little bit. I feel like she's explaining, like, yeah, me and Dad just decided, maybe we do need a break for now. We're still gonna go to family therapy. We'll still celebrate Christmas and all that, but we'll all still be a family. But right now, me and Dad are just going through. He's like, so we going to Mimi's right now, or I think he's trying to make her feel better. Oh, he is. She's listening to his funny story. He's like, don't worry, Mom. I'll always be here to cheer you up. You'll always be my mom, my best friend. I love this for him. So I am going to see you guys at Barbara's parents' house. I'm going to have her pack her bags and get going, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, guys. So here we are at Barbara's parents' home. There's Eddie right behind her. This is their home. Oh, look at little Kenzie sitting out there in the front. She's probably like, oh my god, Barbara. She likes to call Barbara Barbar. Kenzie doesn't really speak very well English, obviously. So, she's gonna come over here. First, I feel like she would come give her dad a hug. And maybe like a long hug because she is really hurt over the fact she did have to leave the house and just get away from Neil. She didn't want it to get to the point where Neil would start putting his hands on her, which has happened before when they were in the very early stages of their relationship. But it hasn't happened since then. This is like way before she even had Seth. This is when they were, well, she was technically still a teenager. I'm gonna come over here and give her a snuggle. And I do have Seth's and his mother's luggage sitting at the front door. I did just get in here. Seth already came inside, and yeah, he's watching TV right now. He's watching the kids' channel. He did already come inside and just make himself at home. He he likes being with his grandparents. He likes his mother's parents a lot. Um, he doesn't. He's not really keen to his father's mother, but he loves his mother's side of the family.
Oh,
I
hey!
anticipated that his
Uba
uncle would come
Aspo.
over, which is Barbara's brother, but I really don't know yet because we did get a message from him to his parents that he said he might make it in town, which I'm hoping he does because I do want to introduce you guys to him, but that may be a next episode type of thing because I don't want to keep this episode too long. So, and then after she hugs Kenzie, I feel like she would come over here and maybe tell her dad about what happened and maybe fill him in on the fact that Neil, that's why she's here. Neil did get a little bit of crazy and angry over the
Oh.
fact that she was calling him out for his shit,
Hmm.
you know? Um, I feel like, yeah, she would ask for advice like, what'd you do if, and this was you and mom, you know? Me and Neil are really struggling. We've been struggling, but you know that. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. I love
Boom.
that.
Ah,
I like
Fitna,
how she's
Fina.
how she's doing this while she's holding Kenji's thumb. Kenji's just like, what's going on? Like, Bar, what is happening? Yeah. Um,
Oh.
I should like,
Vintijangi.
he got mad at me. He wouldn't consider Seth, and that's why I'm here.
Oh.
Oh, she's so cute. Maybe I'll complain about problems.
Bretnu
If
Silboy.
well,
Squamish Nemu.
you stood your ground,
Murno
which is good. You
Jessenai.
shouldn't back down to a bully. That's what he's doing. He's bullying you and your son. There's no reason he should keep having an addiction, and it's ruining his family. You should be like, well, he thinks that I need to get a job. I don't have a life. I don't need to be a mother. I need to leave Seth here alone with him, and while he's drunk and passed out, I don't know what to do. It's like, stand your ground, hold your ground, stand on business. Don't let him explode on you. Don't let him sit here and belittle you. You're Mama Bear. He's just a father with an addiction. You need to get in your right mindset to, boss up. You need to think about yourself and your son in this situation. Maybe I'll have her hug lovingly. I want you to cook, Barbara. Your mom's gonna cook. You don't need to cook. Okay? I like how her dad is sitting out here smiling, all happy, while she's just complaining about problems. And I love him. Eddie is so cute to me. He's so fine. Let's see. Can I do? I want to do interest. I want to do. He's like, thank you, Dad, for letting me stay over.
Barovi Sensen.
What's
Gorge
activities? Let's see. I want her to like maybe gossip might have the right thing. Maybe gossip about Neil, of course. Oh my gosh, their romance, and maybe they just do need a divorce. Maybe she'll call him over here. I don't know. I really don't know. I really want them to work out because they do have a kid together, and I feel like, you know, he can do better, but he's not showing that he wants to do better. So I may gossip about Neil. I don't know. I'm just gonna like, I heard about what happened. You know, are you okay? She's like, yeah, Neil. He's like, no, I don't appreciate what he did. Honestly, I don't really like Neil. Gosh. So yeah, I want them to. Maybe I'll have them all cook together. Honestly, her, Sean, her mom. Yeah, I'm gonna have them all cook together. Maybe to end off this episode, and then next episode we'll figure out what we want to do. Yeah, let's all cook together. This is their beautiful kitchen. Like I said, Barbara and her parents are quirky. They are very quirky. Just like how Barbara is obsessed with yellow. Josephine loves green. She loves green so much. Which I think is so cute because green and yellow just go so well together, which her and her mom go so well together. Her and her mom are so, like, maybe, maybe I'll have them make prosciutto wrapped asparagus. Keep it healthy, keep it green. But yeah, her and her mom are very similar. She's the copy and paste of her mother, you know? Just like Seth is copy and paste of her. And her parents know she wants to have more kids. Look at her parents are gonna like mom saying maybe that'll make you feel better.
Yeah. Oh, Thomas.
God. What is happening? Her dad's like, yeah. Her mom's like, yeah. I made her feel 10 times better.
Oh.
Um, what is this? Relationship pause. I'm taking a break. Okay.
Blurky, you Zarza.
Flingle zips,
Aha.
Okay, girl.
flingle
And also money. Her parents are very well off.
Swittoony.
Her dad was in the military, and her mom was a doctor at some point, and then also the fact that her father is still a journalist now. I think his mom's like, I feel like she'd be doing better here. She's gonna be so much happier and healthier here. Maybe she can write a book, look stuff up online, and solutions on how to help her. I was texting her. Hey Barbara, we'd love to have you join a swimming club. What do you think? I feel like it's gonna be a good thing for Barbara to do. I feel like she needs a fresh new thing to do, a new hobby. So I'm gonna say yes, I'd love to. Because I feel like I'm not into the gathering thing right now. But I feel like it would add some more event to her life. The fact that she is part of the swimming team. Look at her. She's so pretty. I love Barbara. I really do. She's so adorable. I'm going to change her mom into her everyday outfit. Because it's not hot inside. She's in her hot wear outfit. So I'm gonna change her to her everyday outfit. Unless this is it is a hot weather outfit. Okay. I was right. Yeah, like I said, her mother does look green. And look at little Kenzie over there. She's so cute. And that is a stroller for Kenzie. They did just get that for her. So she can be able to carry Kenzie. I know you guys are like, oh my god, this middle-aged woman will not have a baby this young, but they did adopt her, and I feel like it adds more depth into Barbara's life. The fact that she has basically a little sister now. Oh, look at her and her dad. So guys, I am gonna end this little episode off here. I hope you guys did enjoy this little eventful episode. If not, then let me know. We will be meeting up with Neil next episode and talking about the family dynamic and whatnot. But I hope you guys did enjoy this little episode and have a good one. Bye.